Hi everyone, I'm Leah.
And I'm David, and this is Wine Forecaster.
So we have a nice relaxing day, don't we?
Yes, it's after work, and we thought we would take this opportunity to try a couple different Finger Lakes wines in anticipation for Easter.
Yeah.
So we're going to try a Sheldrake Point Riesling, and then we're going to try a Salmon Run Pinot Noir. So
first up is our Riesling from Sheldrake Point. It's a 2014, and they say that it is medium bodied. So give it a try.
This is a good opportunity because not only are we taking it easy, but so are the dogs. So before they awaken, we will get our review in.
I get grapefruit on this.
This is very citrusy. There's a lemon component to it, a lemon lime component.
You know, it almost smells, I agree with that. It almost smells like when you zest either a lemon or a lime, when you get that fresh aroma.
Is zesting when you
grate it, you grate
the skin?
Yes, you grate the rind,
Right.
and usually you're putting that in some type of baked good, but sometimes it's also for cooking as well, but I definitely get that.
That's a nice nose.
You almost get in the forefront, almost like a candied lemon.
This reminds me when I was a young boy and my mother first introduced me to grapefruit. She would take the grapefruit, cut it in half, and then so that I would eat it, she would sprinkle sugar
Oh, that's cheating.
over the top of it. And I still do that today. But that's exactly how this tastes. Well, not exactly, but it's got a lot of that familiarity to it, which I like.
I agree. There's a very strong grapefruit component to this. So at first it feels really, it tastes very sweet, but then it also has more acidity. It has that tang to it.
It's got a little bit of bite near the end, but not at all harsh.
Not at all.
It just basically refreshes your mouth at the end and kind of like, it invites the glass back to the mouth. Very nice. Very nice.
Now, one reason why we chose these two wines is that we wanted to pair something with ham, specifically, because that is traditionally what people have for Easter, although you can have other things too. And with research, we actually found that Riesling is something that does pair well with ham, but it's not traditionally something that you reach for.
Yeah.
So it's always nice to please both your guests with a white and a red, definitely.
Yeah, you want to have a white and a red most likely on the table just in case somebody wants white or somebody wants red.
Yeah.
But this is a good wine that you could probably put on the table for a lot of other occasions. Very nice.
Absolutely. Now, how much is this?
This was $16 even, I believe. I believe it was 16.
So good price
like
point,
that.
definitely from Sheldrake Point.
Let's try our second bottle.
Sounds good. On to the next wine. So we have Salmon Run's Pinot Noir.
This is their 2014 vintage, a Hugo Lake winery.
I definitely get cherry with this.
Yeah, there's like a cherry vanilla component to it, which is not surprising. That's pretty typical Pinot Noir.
You know what this reminds me of are those cherry cordials that you get. So it's those candied cherries that have a liqueur with it and then are doused with chocolate over top. I remember getting those as kids, and that's what this smells like to me.
Yeah, I get a little bit of a green nose to it. I don't know whether the grapes were destemmed or if they were just, if it was all blended together. I can't tell. Well, let's taste it.
Definitely follows through on what the winery says is that it's a dry wine. I would definitely concur with that.
Yeah, it's dry wine. It's a I get a little cherry cola.
Yeah.
It's a little bit bitter on the sides of my mouth, and when I swallow it, it doesn't have that roundness or plushness that you get with a higher end Pinot.
How much was this?
This was, I believe, $14.99.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's not. There's certainly some fruit in there, but there's.
It's not sexy.
Yeah, it's not voluptuous and
Right.
really like fruity and more of a fuller bodied wine. It's more on the dry and tannic too. Would
It
you
is
agree?
actually. My mouth is pretty dry with it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Well, either way, I mean, there are two good opportunities for you: Riesling, Pinot Noir. There's other varietals as well that go well with Easter dinner, depending upon what you're having.
Yeah.
With lamb,
Yeah.
you might even look at some of the Shiraz or Zinfandel, or maybe some of the varietals of that nature. Maybe something in the. We've got a dog who's snoring now.
Yes, we do.
But anyhow, those are the different varietals that you might want to test. And but anyhow, Salmon Run's 2014 Pinot Noir and
Sheldrake Point.
Sheldrake Point's 2014 Riesling. Both something that you can try out on your dinner table this Easter.
And we're going to have to figure out what we're going to have.
Yeah.
Choices, choices, choices.
Well, thanks for joining us today. I'm David.
And I'm Leah. Thanks for joining us on Wine Forecaster.